The quality of our life is not determined by the first decade or second decade of our life. In other words, when I see people whose final decade is filled with suffering, in some capacity, it could be physical suffering, it could be cognitive suffering, it could be emotional suffering. So you could take someone who's in perfectly great health, but they've lived such a miserable life that they spend the last decade of their life alone because they don't have anybody that they love and nobody wants to be around them. To me, that's a bad marginal decade. You take an individual who's never looked after themselves physically, maybe they have their cognition all about them, but they can't do anything. They're in so much pain, or they can't be mobile. To me, that's a suboptimal marginal decade. If we could target making the marginal decade better, all the decades that come before it by necessity have to be good. You can't just wake up one day at 86 and say the next 10 years are going to be amazing if they're not already really amazing at 86, which means they were very good at 76 and 66, etc.